In a world where attention is fleeting and recognition feels reserved for the loudest voices, many struggle with a deep desire to be seen, heard, and valued. Social media, workplace competition, and societal expectations can make us feel like we must constantly prove our worth, yet, despite our efforts, we often feel overlooked or insignificant. But what if true recognition doesn't come from external validation, but from something far more powerful? What if building an unshakable presence had nothing to do with seeking approval and everything to do with mastering oneself? This is where the ancient wisdom of Stoicism offers a radical shift in perspective. Unlike fleeting fame or superficial praise, Stoicism teaches us how to cultivate an inner strength that commands respect not through arrogance or self-promotion, but through resilience, discipline, and unyielding character. By mastering Stoic principles, you learn to stand firm in a chaotic world, unfazed by criticism or neglect. You become someone whose presence is undeniable not because you demand attention, but because you embody a quiet, unshakable confidence that others naturally gravitate toward. In this journey, you'll discover how Stoicism helps you break free from the exhausting chase for validation and instead cultivate a presence that is felt, not forced. Let's dive in. Strategy 1. Taking care of yourself, the foundation of strength and confidence. True presence and recognition begin with how you treat yourself. Before seeking validation from others, you must first cultivate a deep sense of self-worth, and that starts with self-care both physically and mentally. Many people think of self-care as a luxury, something to indulge in when time allows, but in reality, it is the foundation of self-awareness, confidence, and personal attractiveness. When you prioritize your well-being, you naturally project an aura of strength and assurance that draws people in. Your body is a direct reflection of how you treat yourself. When you take care of your health, you feel better, move with purpose, and exude energy that others notice. Regular exercise strengthens your body to reflect the resilience of your mind, while a strong posture, steady movements, and controlled breathing instantly boost your presence. Nourishing your body with the right foods enhances focus, mood, and energy levels, allowing you to operate at your best. Prioritizing rest and recovery is equally crucial. High performers understand that proper sleep fuels mental clarity and overall well-being. Beyond physical health, mental and emotional well-being shape how you carry yourself in the world. A clear, calm mind naturally commands attention. Practicing mindfulness and meditation trains you to remain present, making you less reactive and more in control of your emotions. Engaging in deep work and continuous learning feeds your intellect, giving you substance that draws people in. Setting boundaries and protecting your energy reinforces confidence by ensuring that you do not overextend yourself for external approval. When you take care of yourself, you communicate self-respect without saying a word. You walk into a room with certainty, your presence felt before you even speak. By mastering both physical and mental self-care, you build a presence that is undeniable not because you seek attention, but because you embody a quiet, powerful confidence that is impossible to ignore. The way you treat yourself sets the standard for how the world treats you. Invest in yourself, and the world will take notice. Strategy 2. Cultivate calmness and composure, the magnetism of inner peace. In a world filled with chaos, uncertainty, and constant pressure, those who remain calm stand out. People are naturally drawn to individuals who exude composure, especially in stressful situations. Calmness is not just a personal virtue, it is a silent yet powerful force that commands respect and earns admiration. When you cultivate inner peace, you become a source of stability in a world that often feels unstable. Stress, challenges, and unexpected difficulties are inevitable, but how you respond to them defines your presence. Reacting impulsively, panicking, or letting emotions take over weakens your influence. On the other hand, maintaining composure signals strength, confidence, and emotional mastery. Those who stay centered, even in adversity, become pillars that others look up to. Developing calmness starts with awareness and intentional practice. Mindfulness teaches you to observe your thoughts and emotions without being controlled by them. Deep breathing techniques and meditation help regulate your nervous system, ensuring that stress does not dictate your actions. Self-discipline, built through daily habits, reinforces your ability to remain steady under pressure. The more you train yourself to remain calm, the more natural it becomes, turning composure into a defining trait of your character. Beyond personal benefits, calmness is magnetic. It creates a sense of trust and reliability, making people feel safe in your presence. Leaders, mentors, and those who inspire others are rarely the ones who react impulsively. Instead, they remain steady, making thoughtful decisions even in high-pressure moments. This quiet confidence attracts both respect and love, as people naturally gravitate toward those who bring stability and clarity into their lives. Composure is not about suppressing emotions but mastering them. When you cultivate calmness, you shift from being reactive to being intentional, from being easily shaken to being unwavering. In doing so, you establish yourself as someone whose presence is felt, whose words carry weight, and whose energy transforms the atmosphere around them. Strategy 3. Value your time, the mark of self-respect and influence. Time is the most valuable resource you have, and how you manage it reflects your self-worth. Those who respect their time naturally command respect from others. In a world where distractions are everywhere and many waste their days on trivial matters, mastering time management is not just about productivity, it's about personal discipline, self-mastery, and creating a life of purpose. When you prioritize your time wisely, you send a clear message: you know your worth. You are not easily swayed by distractions, unnecessary commitments, or the expectations of others. Instead, you focus on what truly matters: your growth, your goals, and the people who add value to your life. This discipline is powerful because it demonstrates clarity and purpose, qualities that naturally garner admiration. Time management is not about being busy for the sake of being busy. It is about intentional living. High achievers structure their days with purpose, setting clear priorities, eliminating distractions, and ensuring their time is invested rather than wasted. This level of discipline creates a strong presence. When people see that you are focused, efficient, and purposeful, they instinctively respect your boundaries and seek your guidance. Moreover, valuing your time influences the way you interact with others. You learn to say no to energy-draining commitments, prioritize relationships that truly matter, and engage in conversations that are meaningful rather than superficial. People are drawn to those who make the most of their time because they know that every interaction with them is valuable. Mastering your time does not mean filling every second with work, it means using your time intentionally, balancing productivity with rest, deep work with meaningful connections, and personal growth with moments of stillness. When you take control of your time, you take control of your life. And when you do that, admiration and respect naturally follow. Strategy 4. Active listening, the power of presence and connection. In a world where everyone wants to be heard, few take the time to truly listen. Yet, those who master the art of active listening possess a quiet but undeniable influence. When you genuinely listen to others, not just waiting for your turn to speak, but fully engaging with their words, emotions, and perspectives, you build deep connections, earn trust, and demonstrate humility. Active listening is more than just hearing, it is about being present. It requires setting aside distractions, making eye contact, and showing genuine interest in what the other person is saying. When you listen with full attention, people feel valued, understood, and respected, qualities that create lasting bonds and meaningful relationships. Beyond strengthening connections, listening reveals wisdom. When you focus on understanding rather than simply responding, you gain insights that others might overlook. You learn about people's true thoughts, motivations, and concerns. This ability to tune in and absorb information makes you a better decision maker, a more effective communicator, and someone whom others naturally seek out for guidance. Listening also demonstrates humility. It shows that you do not see yourself as the most important voice in the room, but rather as someone who values the perspectives of others. This humility makes you approachable and respected, two traits that make your presence powerful yet inviting. Mastering active listening requires patience and intention. Instead of formulating your next response while the other person is speaking, focus on their words. Ask thoughtful questions. Reflect on what they have said before giving your input. When you become the person who listens deeply, you stand out not because you demand attention, but because people feel heard, understood, and valued in your presence. And that, in itself, is an incredibly rare and magnetic quality. Strategy 5. Embrace lifelong learning, the path to growth, influence, and respect. Knowledge is power, and those who commit to lifelong learning cultivate an undeniable presence that commands respect. In a world that is constantly evolving, those who remain stagnant become irrelevant, while those who continuously seek growth become valuable. Learning is not just about acquiring information, it is about sharpening your mind, expanding your perspective, and developing the wisdom that sets you apart. Lifelong learners approach life with curiosity, knowing that every experience, challenge, and conversation holds an opportunity for growth. They read, ask questions, seek mentorship, and challenge their own assumptions. This commitment to learning enhances their ability to contribute meaningfully to discussions, solve complex problems, and offer insights that others find valuable. People naturally admire those who possess knowledge and wisdom, not because they flaunt it, but because they apply it with humility and purpose. Beyond intellectual growth, continuous learning fosters adaptability. The world is unpredictable, and those who thrive are not necessarily the strongest, but the most adaptable. By developing new skills, staying informed, and remaining open to new ideas, lifelong learners position themselves as resilient and resourceful individuals, qualities that attract respect and admiration. Moreover, a commitment to learning demonstrates humility. It shows that no matter how much you know, you recognize there is always more to discover. This mindset not only makes you more knowledgeable but also more approachable, as people are drawn to those who are both wise and open-minded. Embracing lifelong learning is not about impressing others, it is about becoming the best version of yourself. And when you do that, when you consistently grow, evolve, and share your insights with the world, recognition and respect follow naturally. The most influential people are not those who claim to know everything, but those who never stop learning. Strategy 6. Embrace authenticity, the power of being unapologetically yourself. In a world where many people mold themselves to fit societal expectations, authenticity is a rare and magnetic quality. Those who are unapologetically themselves, who embrace their values, passions, and uniqueness, naturally attract admiration and foster deep, meaningful connections. When you live authentically, you radiate confidence, sincerity, and a sense of purpose that people find both inspiring and refreshing. Authenticity begins with self-awareness. It requires understanding who you are, what you stand for, and what truly matters to you. Instead of seeking approval or conforming to external pressures, authentic individuals stay true to their beliefs, values, and aspirations. This doesn't mean being inflexible or unwilling to grow, it means aligning your actions with your true self rather than living based on expectations that don't resonate with you. People gravitate toward authenticity because it builds trust and respect. When you are genuine, others know they can rely on your words and actions. There is no pretense, no hidden agenda, just sincerity. This creates stronger, more meaningful relationships, both personally and professionally. Those who try too hard to please everyone often come across as insincere, whereas those who are true to themselves naturally command admiration. Authenticity also fuels confidence. When you accept yourself, flaws, strengths, and all, you stop seeking validation from others. Instead of trying to fit in, you stand out by being comfortable in your own skin. This quiet self-assurance is powerful because it comes from within, not from external approval. Living authentically does not mean rejecting growth or feedback, it means evolving in a way that remains true to who you are. It means pursuing what genuinely excites and fulfills you, rather than following a path dictated by societal expectations. People respect and admire those who dare to be themselves, who chase what truly matters, and who live life with honesty and passion. At the end of the day, the strongest presence is not built by trying to impress others, but by embracing who you are with unwavering confidence. Authenticity is not just attractive, it is unforgettable. Strategy 7. Maintain a sense of mystery, the power of intrigue and respect. In an age of oversharing, where people broadcast their every thought and move, those who hold back and reveal only what is necessary stand out. A sense of mystery is a powerful tool. It piques curiosity, commands attention, and fosters respect. When you do not lay everything bare, you become intriguing, leaving people wanting to know more. Mystery does not mean being secretive or distant. Instead, it is about strategic self-disclosure, choosing what to share and when to share it. People who reveal too much too soon often lose their impact, whereas those who maintain a level of restraint create an aura of depth and intrigue. When you do speak or act, your words and actions carry more weight because they are deliberate rather than impulsive. One of the greatest benefits of maintaining mystery is that it shifts the power dynamic in social interactions. When you are not an open book, people naturally invest more energy in trying to understand you. They ask questions, observe more closely, and pay greater attention when you do choose to speak. This silent influence can make you more respected and admired in both personal and professional relationships. Beyond creating intrigue, mystery also protects your personal power. Oversharing can make you vulnerable to unnecessary criticism, misunderstanding, or manipulation. Keeping certain aspects of your life private gives you control over your narrative and prevents others from making assumptions about you. Mastering mystery is about balance. You do not need to be completely reserved, nor should you be overly transparent. Share enough to connect with others, but not so much that you lose your sense of depth. When people sense that there is more to you than what meets the eye, they remain drawn to you, captivated by the possibility of discovering what lies beneath the surface. In the end, mystery is not about playing games, it is about preserving your essence, cultivating depth, and allowing people to appreciate you over time. A person who cannot be fully figured out is a person who remains unforgettable. Strategy 8. Practice discretion, the art of keeping secrets to shine bright. In a world where everything seems to be laid bare, from selfies on social media to status updates spilling personal emotions, practicing discretion can become a powerful secret weapon. This strategy goes beyond merely staying silent or hiding information. It's a refined art of choosing what to share and what to keep to yourself. It's a display of wisdom, a way to craft a personal image that's strong, mysterious, and utterly captivating. Imagine yourself as a rare book, one not everyone can flip through at will. When you hold back certain key details, your grand plans, quiet achievements, or even your deepest thoughts, you create a space that sparks curiosity, speculation, and greater respect from others. Discretion isn't about being cold or distant, rather, it's a testament to your confidence and control. People are naturally drawn to what they can't fully grasp, and that air of mystery will make you stand out in a crowd. Moreover, revealing too much can unintentionally weaken your position. When people know every corner of your life, they might lose their sense of awe or even exploit that knowledge. Discretion, on the other hand, allows you to maintain boundaries, shielding yourself from unnecessary judgment while preserving your inner strength. Think of the most powerful figures in history. They often understood the value of silence at the right moment. Practicing discretion doesn't mean you have to become an enigmatic recluse. It's about striking a delicate balance, sharing enough to connect, but holding back enough to remain unique. For instance, instead of broadcasting every step of a major project, you might wait until it's complete to unveil the result. Then, the element of surprise will leave people stunned and admiring you more than ever. Make discretion a part of your lifestyle. It's not just a strategy for building your personal image, it's a way to cultivate wisdom and self-mastery. In a noisy, chaotic world, those who safeguard their most precious elements hold true power. So, The next time you're tempted to share something, pause for a moment and ask yourself, could silence be the wiser choice? That single decision could shape you into a more compelling, powerful version of yourself in the eyes of others. Strategy 9. Cultivate gratitude, the quiet power of a thankful heart. In a fast-paced world obsessed with chasing the next big thing, gratitude might seem like a humble footnote, yet it's a transformative force that can elevate your life and relationships to extraordinary heights. Cultivating gratitude isn't just about saying thank you or keeping a journal of blessings, it's a mindset, a way of seeing the world that roots you in humility and amplifies your connection to others. When you genuinely appreciate what you have, whether it's the small kindness of a stranger or the unwavering support of a loved one, you unlock a quiet power that radiates strength and earns admiration. Picture this: a person who pauses to acknowledge the efforts of those around them, who doesn't take life's gifts for granted. That person doesn't just build bridges, they forge unbreakable bonds. Gratitude turns fleeting interactions into meaningful exchanges, showing others that you value them deeply. It's a subtle signal of confidence, too. Only someone secure in themselves can step back from entitlement and embrace appreciation. People notice this. They're drawn to it. A grateful heart doesn't just soften your edges, it polishes your character, making you someone others respect and cherish. Beyond relationships, gratitude reframes your entire existence. It's the antidote to bitterness, a shield against the envy that erodes so many lives. When you focus on what's already yours, the lessons from hardships, the beauty in ordinary moments, you cultivate an unshakable inner peace. That peace becomes your strength, a foundation that others can't help but admire. So, start small, thank someone today, reflect on a hidden blessing, let humility guide you. Over time, this practice will not only deepen your connections but also craft an image of someone wise, grounded, and profoundly human, a rare gem in a world of noise. Strategy 10. Foster resilience and endurance, the art of rising stronger. Life is a marathon, not a sprint, and those who thrive aren't always the fastest, they're the ones who keep going when the path gets steep. Fostering resilience and endurance is about more than surviving tough times. It's about turning adversity into a forge that tempers your spirit, making you unbreakable. These qualities don't just carry you through personal storms, they inspire others, strengthen your relationships, and command respect in ways that raw talent or fleeting success never could. Resilience is the ability to bend without breaking, to face setbacks with a steady gaze and say, "I'll figure this out." Endurance is the grit to push forward when every fiber of your being wants to quit. Together, they form a potent duo, the courage to rise after a fall and the stamina to keep climbing. Think of the people you admire most. Chances are, they've weathered storms you can't even imagine. That's no coincidence. When you show others you can endure hardship without losing your core, you become a beacon of hope and a pillar they can lean on. This strength doesn't go unnoticed in relationships. When you weather life's chaos with grace, whether it's a personal loss, a career stumble, or an emotional blow, you prove you're someone who can be relied upon. Friends, family, and even strangers see it. A person who doesn't crumble under pressure is a rare and valuable ally. Resilience fosters trust, endurance builds loyalty. And as you emerge from each trial stronger, you gain a quiet authority that doesn't need to shout to be heard. But here's the secret: resilience and endurance aren't innate gifts, they're muscles you build. Start by embracing discomfort instead of fleeing it. Lean into challenges with the belief that they're shaping you, not breaking you. Celebrate small victories along the way, knowing each step toughens your resolve. Over time, you'll find that what once felt impossible now fuels you. And as you stand taller with every scar, you'll not only earn respect, you'll inspire others to find their own strength. That's the legacy of someone who doesn't just survive, but thrives.